Dead Rising 1 is a fantastic zombie game that came out in 2006. And look, I've already done this intro. I did it in the first video. This is a part 2, technically, to another video I did, where I got the 7-Day Survivor achievement, and this is me getting the rest of the achievements so I can get the Platinum Trophy. If you want to watch that video, it's on my channel. You can go watch it. Please do like and subscribe and all that if you do enjoy the content, because that will motivate me to make more. And look, the video's already long enough as it is. So, quick intro. Here's a bunch of achievements I need to get. This video is me getting those achievements. And I really do hope you enjoy, because this took a lot more work than it should have. So, you know, from now on, I'm trying not to waste much of your time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you have fun watching it. The first achievement I got was Tour Guide for escorting 8 survivors at once. Obviously, there are guides that do tell you what survivors it's recommended to save for this achievement to make it easier on yourself. But I was trying to save every survivor in the game, and came up with this monstrosity of a group, which led to my first problem. The survivors I was able to collect didn't leave me with a lot of time. And again, the game came out in 2006. The AI isn't the best now. It's very, very, very annoying to deal with. I mean, look, they struggle to even get to the safe house when it is a few steps away. Look at this. They will just, run into each other and struggle because they need to jump up. But they're all running into each other, trying to be first. So none of them get up, and you got to sit there and just wait slowly as one by one they all get up. This is it is so annoying. Thankfully, right, it seems like in the remaster we're getting, this problem has been fixed, and they have now added some stairs. Game's a 10 out of 10 now. Anyway, so what I had to do was I had to first bring the 6 survivors I had from the food court to Paradise Plaza, which is much easier said than done, okay? This is so annoying. The AI makes me want to shoot myself. But we had to do it. So, once I had brought the 6 survivors into Paradise Plaza, it would then start a cutscene which spawned in another survivor. Then I would have to quickly save her, then start another mission called the Restaurant Man by going into a shop and starting the dialogue. But I couldn't finish the mission, as I instead would have to run all the way to the safe room as quick as I can, leaving behind the survivors because they would take too long. Once I got to the safe room, I would then have to start the mission, another source. Then, finally, I would be able to go back to the survivors, hoping they hadn't died from being off screen too long. Then I would be able to have some time where I could save them. This doesn't sound too difficult, right? It feels like a lot, because it is, but it won't be that hard, right? You already know it was hard. You already know it's hard. Look, if you saw the last video, you know this game makes me lose my sanity. Let's just play the clips that annoyed me already. Look at this. It's like when one of them gets grabbed, all the other ones behind them have to stop and wait. But they won't, help. They just stare at them. I don't get it.
Over there!
Josh, where are you going? Where are you going?
Motherfucker, I said a waypoint over there! Why'd you run over here? Josh! Where do I even start? Where do I even start with that?
The survivors in this game really are the most painful part of it. Especially Gordon. I hate Gordon with everything in my body. I despise this survivor. He's the worst one in my opinion. But look, after so many failed attempts of just being so very close and not having enough time, I was finally able to do it.
You know how many attempts that took? I don't know the number off by heart, but it took a lot.
The next achievement I got was full set, which is for filling up your notebook in the game. And how you fill it up is basically by doing all the missions and meeting every character. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty simple. Just do every single mission in the game and you fill it up. The next achievement I went for was Gourmet, where you have to eat every type of food in the game. This isn't like a super hard one. It's just a bit boring. What you basically do is you go to Sion's, which has every bit of food in the game, and you just slowly eat every single one of them. The only exceptions are cooked items, which you have to bring to the food court to use in a microwave, and also rotten items and mixed drinks, which you have to either wait until, your food rots, and for the mixed drinks you have to make yourself with other food items. It wasn't really hard. It was more annoying because around at this point in the game, the special forces had showed up, and they are really annoying to deal with. Okay, they can take a lot of hits, and I didn't have like a small chainsaw or anything to fight them. So instead, what I was trying to do was use these one-hit kill moves that you learn when you're a high enough level. But I was just like struggling to actually do the move consistently. So as you can see, I just end up like jump kicking them and stuff, and it was just really annoying to do. But thankfully, after a bit and a few slight restarts from dying and getting caught, I was finally able to actually eat all the food items.
Ooh, there's the achievement.
The next achievement I went for was PP Collector, which is where you have to take a picture of every PP sticker in the game. These stickers are basically Dead Rising's collectibles. They're scattered all around the map, and once you take a picture of them, you get rewarded with some bonus levels, PP as it's called, and you can tell it's in the photo by either seeing it visually, or when you use the camera, you look down and you'll see a little icon telling you it's in the picture, well, it's in the frame, and it's in this much, and you take a picture of it, and you gotta get all of them. There are a bunch around the map. I can't remember how many there are now, so I'll just put it up on the screen once I've Googled it. So I went around taking a bunch of pictures, trying to collect every single sticker, and it was going fine. I mean, I did restart at a few points when I got caught by the special forces, because dealing with them afterwards is very annoying. And everything was going fine, until I ran into one problem. So, most of the stickers are able to be caught at any time in the game, except two. There are two stickers locked behind one portion of the game, that being when the True Eye cult is still active. If you get caught by them, you get taken to their little spot on the map, and there's two PP stickers that you can take a picture of. However, when I was doing my search around to get all these pictures, I was at the Special Forces part. So they had despawned by then, which meant because I hadn't been caught and got a picture of those stickers earlier, there was no possible way I would be able to get them now. So that locks me out of getting that achievement in this run. I would have to do it in another. So all that wasted time for nothing. Yay! Well, with nothing, like no other achievements I would be able to finish within the little time I had left, I had to wait. But, it's all good. I've saved every survivor in the game, so I'm gonna get the Saint achievement, for saving every single survivor.
What the fuck?
Or not.
What the fuck? I missed one survivor. Did I miss one survivor?
No, mate. You didn't miss any survivors. You actually saved all 48 of them, that are in missions and you can save. However, this was ending A. And ending A, which is when you do, all missions, the story missions, that means specific characters die in the story, which locks them out of being saved. And at the end of the game, Frank doesn't actually escape, which normally he counts as one survivor saved. But again, doesn't escape in this ending. So, yeah, 49 is the most you can do. But don't worry, okay? According to this, all I have to do is beat overtime mode, right? And then Isabella and Frank will both count, and that will go up to 51, and I'll get the achievement, okay? So let's just do that. Okay, so from here, I wait and wait until eventually I get ending A. I watch the stupid ending. Then I have to go around and collect a bunch of stuff. Then I go through a tunnel full of zombies. Then I do a boss fight, and boom, it's over. After that, I will have 51 survivors, and I'll get the achievement. So I didn't get the achievement. Yeah, okay, so what happened was I died to the Special Forces, but I didn't want to do the little thing when you're caught and you have to break out and restart all that. So instead I decided to just return to main menu and restart like I had been doing in the main game. Except I hadn't saved in overtime mode. And the save you do at the start of overtime mode, when it begins and they give you the option to save, only, saves your stats. So when I got to the screen, it was only offering me new game. And I didn't realize that until I was already in it. You can even see my reaction of when I realized the notebook was completely locked and they just simply reset my kills. And it was such a waste of time.
It reset my kills. And I also can't check the notebook, so now I'm worried it won't bring me up to 51 survivors.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just save all of those survivors again.
Yep, guess time. Oogly-goo!
Anyway, okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm great. I'm sane. This game's not making me lose my mind again. So, I go back to an older save, so I don't have to play the game over again. And I decided to quickly go grab the achievement, Frank the Pimp. Except there's one problem for this achievement. So, how Dead Rising works is obviously you save people, but you can only have 8 NPCs following you at once. So this leaves me with a little bit of a problem.
Sorry. Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry. 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 There we go. Sorry. Not sorry.
Anyway, after killing those survivors, I can now do a boss fight, which will reward me with 4 survivors, bringing our total up to 6. And look, dealing with NPCs in this game can be annoying, and obviously I'm not the best at the game, but I'm sure this achievement won't be too difficult. Like, come on, how many mistakes can I make? Okay, yeah, that was pretty dumb, but it's a simple mistake, alright? It won't happen again. Anyway, eventually I'm able to do it, and we save another survivor, bringing the count up to 7. See, simple, all we need is 1 more female survivor, and we get the achievement. So, next I have to fight the whole family, easy, and then I have to kill Wayne and Floyd, because, once again, only 8 survivors can spawn on the map at once. With Wayne and Floyd, that stops any other female survivors' missions from even starting, so then I obviously can't save them. Anyway, with Wayne and Floyd dead, the next mission will start, like, any minute now. The second artist calls me to tell me it's, begun. And as soon as I, get the female survivor to follow me, we'll get the achievement. Simple enough. Wait a minute. The next mission spawns 2 female survivors. I've got 7 in my little group. Anyway, problem solved. Now we move on to the mission where I simply save the 2 friends, they have a hug, and we get the achievement. Easy. On to the next one. Okay, so go for the same achievement this time. We'll do it properly. I won't fuck up. So, I go back to an old save. I save a bunch of survivors. This time making sure to not do the main story, so I'll get ending B, and characters won't die because it won't get to that part of the story. Whenever I don't have any missions, I go around and start collecting PP stickers, and eventually I'm able to get to 50 survivors. So I save 1 more survivor, stop 2 mutinies, and now all I have to do is wait for the game to be over, and in the meantime, collect every single PP sticker. I've already collected a few, including the 2 from the Try Cult, so I should be fine, okay?
Fantastic.
Okay. That is... this is worrying. I just... that's the end of the list on the website that I'm looking at.
So, because I wasn't sure what one I had missed, I had to go back and redo all of them. Yeah. Every single one I was about to redo. Until, thankfully, in I think the 4th area I checked, I was finally able to find one, and then moments later the other one.
Fantastic.
So with 12 in-game hours left and not much else to do, I decided to quickly try grab the achievement clothes horse for trying on every single bit of clothing. It's kind of the same as PP Collector, but just like 10 times more boring, because we're trying on clothes, and you have to sit through the same animations every time. Yeah, there's not much. But after a bit, I got to the final bit of clothing that I had to put on, and then I'd get the achievement.
I have 100% missed something, but I have no clue what the fuck I've missed.
Okay, so I must have missed a bit of... I must have missed 1 or 2 items. Like, I've definitely missed some clothing items, but obviously I don't know what I've missed, and simply put, I didn't have the time to run around to every shop and try on clothing again, looking at a guide to make sure I was doing the right thing. So instead, I had to go wait on the rooftop, just sitting there watching and waiting on the edge of my seat, anticipating for the game to end. Finally, after what felt like an eternity of waiting, the game finally ended.
Okay, so I should now get... yeah, there we go, saved. Whoa.
So after that, I load back up a save, and then this time I do get clove source. I make sure to get every single bit of clothing. So I get the achievement.
Yeah.
Woo, close horse.
Okay, not many achievements left. I can finally nearly end this video. Okay, so next achievement that we're gonna go for is Zombie Genocider. Probably, like, if you took away 7-Day Survivor, this would be the achievement people know Dead Rising for. Or would they? I don't know. I feel I'm going insane talking here. This is the most mind-numbingly boring achievement. Look at this. This is what you do. You do this. You drive through the maintenance tunnels. That's all you do. You drive through the maintenance tunnels until your little kill counter gets to 53,594. You do this. Originally, I went back on a save to do this, but that save only had about 40 in-game hours left. And I know, if I played it on that save, I would get really close and then the game would end and I would just have to do it all over again. So, instead, I did what people recommend of starting an entirely new save solely for this achievement. So that's what I did. And I did this. This is what I did. So I got the achievement, but to actually use the rewards you get from it, the like real Mega Buster, I now have to finish this save file, which means I have to sit here for the 40 in-game hours until it ends. But obviously, eventually it ends, and then in my next time playing, I get the real Mega Buster, which is like the best weapon in the game, and from there, I restart the game to do my final playthrough for the last 2 achievements I need. Those 2 being Psycho Collector for taking a picture of 10 psychopaths, and Transmissionary for answering all of Otis's calls throughout the game. Okay, so let's start with talking about Transmissionary, which requires me to answer all calls from Otis, which is this guy. Basically, he'll call you for missions. Simple enough. He'll call you for a mission and say, hey, this is going on, go fix it. Or he'll call you whenever you enter a new location for the first time, and he'll say, hey, this is the food court, here's some information about it. And the only reason you'll probably miss, like, you know, a few of his calls in any other playthrough is because of, well, 2 main reasons. One is that there are a few survivors that you have to save because they have missions tied to them later in the game. For example, Ronald, you'll save him, and then a bit later he'll call you requesting food, and Otis calls you about it and says, hey, get this guy some food. And the other reason you'll probably miss one is because of main missions. So, the main missions in the game, Otis will call you about to say, hey, come back to the security room, or go to this place to do this. But, you know, with these missions, if you're already in the location the second they start, so if I'm in the security room at 3 and the mission starts at 3, Otis won't call me to tell me about the mission, so as a result, I won't get the achievement for answering all his calls. Simple enough. Basically, just be late to everything. And Psycho Collector is definitely not a hard achievement. It's just I forgot about it like every time. Look, you can see in this clip, I fight Adam and kill him, but I forgot to take a picture, so then I just have to, you know, quickly load back a save to take a picture of him. It's as simple as that. I just forgot to take pictures of some of them. You just forget. Like, that's all I can really say. Okay, so I've told you about the achievements, and I could try to drag on this video and show you every time I answered a call, or show you every time I took a picture, but I'm sure the video is long enough. I'm sure you're bored. I'm bored. The retention on the last video was really, really shit. So, here. Okay, so after getting Transmissionary, I just need to take one more picture of a boss, and thankfully, the mission I'm at, the Butcher, is one with the boss, so I quickly drive down to the maintenance tunnels, start the fight, and...
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Great, so now I got Psycho Collector and the Platinum Trophy, which means I am done with Dead Rising. I've gotten all the achievements, I've played the game a bunch, and now, after the many
fucking auto locked onto Sophie when I was trying to shoot the ones at the door.
Many fails.
Sorry about that.
And just annoyances of problems like dealing with the game's survivors.
Follow me. Come on.
You shouldn't have. Yes! Thank you very much.
Come on.
And just 7-day survivor, you know, just that as a whole. I'm finally done. I can go to bed like I wanted to in the original video. Hey, don't click off yet. I'll get like some jingling keys, you know, and some Subway Surfers gameplay at the bottom to keep you guys interested. But first off, just again, congratulations on finishing the video. That was great for you guys. I know it probably wasn't the best, but you know, you suck through it. Hopefully you didn't just skip to the end. First off, I want to say I did have a lot of fun playing Dead Rising, and I'm glad it's over. I've had this footage since like April, I think. So you can see it took me a while to just put it all together and make an actual video. But yeah, thank you so much. I do want to say, for those of you that are curious and thinking, should I platinum Dead Rising? I will give you one question. Do you like waiting? Look, I like Dead Rising. It's a fun game and the timer is a great part of it. But like, there is so much waiting. There is so much waiting. I look at how much time I have on this game. I wouldn't be surprised if like 70% of that is just waiting. It is insane. And I do just want to say, none of the achievements, except like 7-Day Survivor and all that, are hard. They're just like really boring and time consuming. Although I will, again, Dead Rising is a fun game. I love it. It's great, and I'm excited for the deluxe remake remaster thing coming out soon, which, if you do want me to play and platinum, just leave it in the comments, okay? Just leave it in the comments and say, hey, do it. Platinum it. Play it. Give us a good video on it. Because obviously, they may have a different achievement list, and there's achievements I didn't go over in this video because I'd already got them. And before I end this video, again, I do just want to say thank you so much for the support on the last one. Again, 500 views and some likes and comments was way more than I expected. I think I even say in the original video that I expected like 3 views, but you guys smashed that out of the park, and some of you even subscribed, and we're up to 29 subscribers, which is a lot more than I expected. And you know what, let me do the YouTuber thing, okay? 99.9% of you aren't subscribed, okay? So if that's you, let's change that and just go and press the subscribe. You watch YouTube, okay? You get what I'm gonna say. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and let's hopefully have this channel grow. Once again, good job on finishing the video, or you just skipped to the end, whatever one you did. I'd prefer you watch it. Maybe not. I don't know if this is a good video. From here, I really don't know what I plan to do. So, you know, give me some ideas down in the comments. Again, I'll play the like remake when it comes out if you would like that. And I could also play Dead Rising 4, but like Like, come on, it's Dead Rising 4. Don't make me do that. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. You want to turn this video off. I'm sure it's long enough and you've got stuff to do or other videos you want to watch. So, Ian, thank you. Please do subscribe and all that, and comment anything you want, and just say like, oh, I made it to the end. Good job. I really don't know how to end this video, so in case I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.